Yeah, there we go. This post was insane to me. Okay, it's called "Haven't seen so many complaints in any other MMO I played, bro." Okay, first of all, are you fucking insane, bro? People flame every one of their MMOs each time insanely hard for everything, even if it's unreasonable. Okay, this guy just hasn't played MMOs ever in their entire life. Okay, like actually insane, right? But and actually, I find this post kind of bad as well, because like the expansion has a lot of issues in New World right now, and not because like it's like, oh, why do you complain, guys? Why do you complain so much? Like, bro, look, yeah, sure, it kind of sucks, but maybe they shouldn't have those issues in the first place, right? Fuck, like, you know, there's some things you can ignore in a launch being annoying, but you know, New World has a lot of them right now. But that's another point. Oh yeah, I saw this post. Really, every MMO is floored with haters. Every single one I've ever played. This one is no more / less in my opinion. Lol. 100 upvotes. True, real. And then this person, and this is so sad, they said, I hate every MMO I've loved. Holy fuck, man. What a good way to put it, but also what a fucking sad statement to be true. That is so sad. Like, how is that possible, guys? That every person that plays MMOs just gets completely and utterly oh, it's so sad. It's just completely jaded by their MMO. Like, how can we treat MMOs in such an unhealthy way, and everyone does the same thing? Isn't it crazy? They let the game consume them and then can let go. Yeah, it's crazy. They just cannot let go. Maybe it's just that MMOs kind of they attract this kind of people. Maybe MMOs are just inherently fucking unhealthy, because the only people who play them are just insane people who just like they get so immersed in the world that they can never let go, even though they hate it, right? But to be honest, even if that's the case, I mean, look, if I can fucking, in some ways, guys, in some ways, I think I have been able to I think I've been able to transcend that, right? I used to feel that way about WoW. I hated that game. I didn't have any fun with it. I was very sad for a long time because it wasn't fun, and I wish it was fun, and I missed the times where it was fun. But then at some point I was like, I kind of grew out of it. I know I played some other games. And now I can come back to WoW and actually enjoy it as it is, and be okay with it, right? And not hate on WoW, and not hate on the game that I abandoned, I guess. For example, I play a lot of Guild Wars 2, right? And I guess I abandoned in some ways Guild Wars 2 for WoW when I'm playing it, I guess. And I'm not like, oh, Guild Wars 2 sucks because WoW is so much. No, of course not. I just enjoy it, and both games are good for what they do, right? And that's fine, right? And I think in some ways it's good that MMOs are this way, because it teaches you that lesson. The problem is that sometimes people never get taught that, they never understand it, they never get it, and they just get continuously fucked by their unhealthiness with the game, right? Which is sad, I guess. But it is what it is, right? Such a valid but painful truth. But it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be a painful truth. You should be able to. You should be able. Maybe this isn't true. No, this is true. You should be. It's the same thing with exes, right? You should be able to break up with someone in a healthy manner, as long as they're not fucking abusive or whatever, and be able to, in 2 years or whatever, be able to take a fucking coffee with them. Not fuck with them, right? Not get back into the relationship, but just hang out with them, be like, yeah, I hope you're doing good, and move on, right? You should be able to do this, right? And not lose your mind, but also not get back together with them. You should be able to do this. Same with MMOs, right?
There. See? Easy.
We need Rin to do the U train, guys. That means that we beat Darren's. Look, Liv, just, you know, you need to become my commander, my EU commander, and we can go. Is there any way you can show it with commands you use to copy paste as many instructions as commander? Or is it programming? Can you show it? I'm gonna make a beta about it, Operator, so I can just publish it and everyone can use it, right? I think I'm gonna do it. Is the only situation where someone is playing, is it a situation where someone's playing ranked and they start losing, but they only keep playing because they now need to win? No, I think that's a different phenomenon. I think that's just that's sunk cost. I don't think. I mean, in some ways, MMOs do have the sunk cost, but it's two things. You can get addicted for an MMO and play the game because you love it so much for two things. One, sunk cost, which is true. You have invested so much time in this game that you can't let go, because if you let go, if you move on, that means that all the time you did, you have lost it, right? All the effort you did is worthless, right? But it could also be because you wanna you well, kind of burned out of the game, right? You enjoyed the game before, you don't enjoy it anymore, and you wanna get back the thing that you wanna go back to the time where you actually enjoyed it, right? I don't know if you would call that sunk cost. It was more like, it's almost like the same thing that happens when you grow up, right? And you're like 20, I don't know, 28, right? And or 27 or 26 or whatever, and you go with your friends every weekend and you like have a lot of fun with them, and then they start getting married, and then you can't get away with them as much, and then you're kind of sad because you're like, you know, you're not married and the other ones are, but you want to keep going back to the same thing. I don't think that's sunk cost. I think that's just, well, things change and you don't want it to change, right? You know? Are people getting twisted mentality with MMOs in other games? Not even having fun anymore, just running and hustling? Yeah, which is kind of addicting in its own way. I don't think most people play MMOs long terms burnout just because they get bored or tired of it, because changes happen that they hate and they leave to new MMO and doesn't have that. Ban yourselves. Wait, but changes happen that they hate and they leave the new MMO that doesn't have that. They can't go back because now they just compare the old game to the new one. I mean, but that's healthy though. That's fine. If you quit your MMO because the game changed and you go for another one, that's completely fine. There's nothing wrong with that. That's fine. What we're talking about is people who don't leave, right? And they stay, right? Is the biggest problem. Because if you leave, because if the thing is not good enough for you anymore, and you leave, that's the right answer. Rip ears. What's up with the ears? What's up? What happened with the ears? With the ears? What happened? Something happened with the mic? Oh. Is it fine, okay? Is it okay now? Or is it still fucking insane? When you moved your microphone, our ears died. Oh, really? Alright. There you go. I hope that's good now. Probably something weird happened. Do it again? I love it. XT3. Nice one, dude. Just had a bit of... Dude, get your fucking peanuts! What are you doing? Jesus. But yeah, I think it's not good. I think it's not good that that happens, right? I think MMO players need to chill the fuck out and deal with it. You know, you're not married to any MMO. You're not married to any MMO. You know, it's not your partner. It's just a game, and that's it. And you have friends in your game. You can always, you know, fucking talk to them, okay? If you really miss them, you know, fuck. Or go play another game with them. And if they don't come with you, you can always just, I don't know, fucking play Among Us with them. I don't fucking know.